Alrighty then. Hello. Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Dag at Night, or Dag After Dark. After Dag Art. No, because Dag is always after art. After Arc Ig. Dag after. Dag now. Dag not after. Why are we waiting for Dag after? Why must there be patience? Dag now. Boop! Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder First Edition, Reign of Winter. I keep forgetting this. This is literally like, I know, but it's like the last First Edition game that I'm running. Like, I mean, not necessarily ever, but it's the last one I'm probably running on my channel because there's so much stuff in Second Edition now. I'm not even gonna have time to get through it all, and if I want to stay fresh and up to date, I gotta keep doing Second Edition. I mean, we'll probably do Starfinder too, but you know, just saying, this could be it. You guys could be my magnum opus Pathfinder First Edition game. Bectrin, why are you a hobgoblin?
You even made a comment about that.
Bectrin?
Right, you did.
And there were jokes involved,
Why?
and then, yeah. So...
Why are you a hobgoblin?
It's the whole thing.
Bectrin!
I'm a hobgoblin on the weekends. Don't judge me.
He's moonlighting.
Weekend hobgoblin.
I love that somehow we
Hello,
choose
Rondak.
to just completely chase
It's
changed
hobgoblin.
characters.
That is funny though. Could you imagine, like, you know, because I mean, you think about a fantasy world, right? Like it's like you know, a dwarf who sits there and like, you know, his mother, like, you know, it's like, Bectrin, listen, I went into your room the other day and I found this in your drawers, and he pulls out a pair of elf ears and he's like, Mother, I can explain. I only dress up as an elf on the weekends. Yeah, it makes me feel good. I just want to be pretty and frolic with the trees.
He's just got elf ears and blue body paint. Like it's something I do on the weekends. Don't judge me. Get out of my room, Mom.
Get out of my room, Mom. Jesus
I do it ironically.
You do ironically have elf ears under your bed?
Yes.
It's coincidentally.
No.
And
He
blue
does
body
it for
paint?
the irony.
Oh, yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Despite the appearance of this stream, we are professionals here, and we are going to be running a tabletop role-playing game and not sitting here talking about the nature of cross-species dressing in a fantasy setting. Not that there's anything wrong with it, mind you. I mean, you know, to each their own. You know, love and let love, as one says. But we are going to be indeed getting into a gripping and epic tale of adventure and intrigue featuring these wonderful and amazing people who are my Patreons, who support the channel, allow me to continue doing this crazy thing that I call work, and have a great fucking time doing it. Guys, say hi to the folks at home.
Hi.
Oh, well,
Nice. Well, it is so good to see you all, and I cannot wait for today's game. But before we start off, we have some people to thank so that we can make sure that we give due credit where credit is due, because as much as we are the talent on this show, it is not the only thing making us look as amazing as we come out. First of all, I want to take a moment to thank Hero Forge for the wonderful art that we use all over our streams, all of the semi-professional, nearly cosmic powers. Yes, exactly, Scott, 100%. So yes, tokens. All these tokens, all these artworks come using an amazing 3D model making software called Hero Forge that can be used to 3D print, color print, or premium plastic printed models for your use at home, wherever you happen to be or whatever you happen to be doing. I highly recommend it. Honestly, it is one of the greatest things that you can do in order to embody your characters, and the actual community page that is available to the subscription members like myself just has tons of ideas from the creative juices of the community, constantly pouring out every single day. So yeah, go check out Hero Forge. Absolutely amazing. Then for today's soundscaping, we have none other than Sirenscape to thank for the amazing sounds you will hear throughout the day. All of the sound effects, all of the music and all of that will be done by that. Also, by the way, did I happen to see Cross the Streams in the chat? Thank you for your gifted community subs, you legend you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Please, all of my love to you and yours on this most glorious of days. And Rycon resubscribing with their Prime subscription. Now, Rycon, listen, buddy. we only get so many of them, to actually, give for our Prime subscriptions to give out there. And I am truly, truly honored that you've chosen to give yours to me. You absolute freaking unit. Love your face, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Sirenscape, yeah. Music, sound, all sounds good. It's great. Go check it out. Then we have our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, for all of the maps, all of the dice, all of the rules that you can see as we play the game and as we go through. Definitely something to consider if you are looking at online gaming. So, hey, go check them out. All right. But, of course, in any good role-playing game, there is, of course, the star attraction, the heroes of the adventure. To that, and to introduce themselves, I'm going to turn it over to my players to let us know who they'll be playing today as we embark on today's quest, starting with none other than our dear friend Calindria.
Hello, that is me. I play Kyrie, the Rat Folk Slayer, former assassin, follower of Norgorber, White Rider, alongside Cromwell, our Oriad monk, who is the Red Rider, and Scratch the dog, who is the Black Rider. Wanter of going home as
That's
well.
kidding. Yeah. Scratch this right
Wanter of going home, yes.
Great title. I like it. Hello, I'm Lucas, Mr. Game and Art, and I play Rondek. Wait, no, wrong game. No, I play Vectron. He is a dwarf brawler. So he likes hitting things with sticks. That's his weapon of choice. 2 of them to be exact, and they're pretty fantastic. His friend gave them to him. It's the last thing he gave him after he died. Amazingly enough, he left it for him. It's sad. Anyway, Rondak also would love to go home. That would be great. But he has managed to liberate some old friends from a dragon's body, which is pretty fun. And now he just needs to go set the record straight when he gets home for those who have been besmirched since they left. He has several other things he needs to do and more quests on the way, assuming he survives this one. So that's where we are.
And I'm Marcus. I'm playing Private Henry Allen, a soldier from the United States who was rescued by the party in a prison camp. He's come to terms with all the magic and weirdness by this point, even though it's only been like a couple days at most. But at this point, he's he's be he was about to be shot by himself. So there's nothing that can, well, almost nothing that can shock him anymore.
And yes, I'm Immersion Diversion. Or Neil from Immersion Diversion. Sorry, I'm playing Makar Viston and Asimar Eldritch Archer Magus. He is from the western. Wait, yeah, western side of Irison, and I actually have the name of the town finally. I remembered. I wrote it down. I just always forget to check it. It's called Sasha, from the western Irison. He was asked by some um red caps to go find the Baba Yaga, which they have cursed me because it was taking too long. And now I'm continuing the trek to do so with my friends here. But yeah, he's kind of a diplomat that doesn't get diplomatic stuff done. He's really good at it, but other people get to it first. So he kind of wants to be an arbiter in the end run. So that's kind of what, yeah, is gonna try. Maybe his end goal. So yeah,
Wonderful.
I think that's the word, arbiter. Yeah.
Arbiter. The arbiter. I shall be the arbiter. Wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone. And of course, last but certainly not least, the people who we have to thank the most for these shows and for these streams, because not only are you guys my sponsors, you guys are my avid audience, the people who inspire me time and time again to improve my own skills behind the GM screen every single session. It is you, my beloved audience. Thank you so much for being here and giving me your time, your energy, your effort, your love. It means the world to have your support continually, time and time again. And I know I say this every stream, but that is because I mean it with all of my sincerity each and every time I say this. You know, there is no script for these. It all comes from the heart. And I know I say the same thing a lot, but, you know, Believe me when I say that. Now, first and foremost, we have, of course, a number of ways that we like to keep this game interactive because you are as much a part of this table as anyone else. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used to stave off death. Sorry, what am I saying? I went to the wrong spiel. That can be used for inspiration, insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine interventions, and much, much more. All of these cool things are available just from you guys watching and earning channel points. Then, of course, we have our monetary donations, which come from those who wish to help us out with, of course, the DAG survival check, which is basically what allows me to continue eating solid food. So if you wish to donate to the stream and have a few more tangible abilities, there are a number of donations you can use. First of all, for $5, you can donate for one of the hero points or jinx points for the player or GM. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks of cards I have in front of me. The first deck is a deck of plot twists, and these are always used as like kind of a mean to inspire my storytelling as I go. I usually find a random or a chosen card from the audience, and then yeah, as we do, we'll try to insert them. We have a $10 donation from Schoolie for the random plot twist. So first of all, we're going to give this deck the quick old shuffle. Now we have the plot twist from earlier this week already pulled out. So let's see what we get. So perfectly random. I'm going to cut the deck here.
And I forgot you merged your flashback one with it too, right?
I did. Okay, so we have the plot twist broken.
Ooh.
All right, so broken is the twist of the day. Okay. So we got to figure out a way to use the word broken as a prompt for the story today. The second donation that you can get for the $10 is a heroic action, which is a free superpower that a player of your choice can get, which also serves as a hero point, but also can give them a power that can get them out of sticky situations. For $20, you can give them a natural 20, which sometimes you just fucking need in order to win and succeed at stuff. Because, hey, look, as much as we try to look cool and be awesome, sometimes the dice don't obey us, and the nat 20 is a great way for your favorite players to wrangle that luck in their favor. So yeah, if you have a nat 20 that you want to give them, then that is how you do it. Then, of course, we have our $50 donation, which is, of course, one of three things. First of all, it is a magic item that you can choose for a player of your choice. This can be a homebrew item, an item you'd like me to design, or an item from their wish list. The second option is you can use it to increase the difficulty of a boss, making a boss more difficult, making the terrain more hazardous, upping the ante, making the chance for success even lower. It is a major complication to the encounter the group is currently facing. And last but not least, we have a new option for the $50 donation, and that is the Harrow buff for the table. Now, the Harrow buff is a Harrow draw that comes from the deck of fortune-telling cards. First of all, our heroes will get one reroll in any or in whatever stat the card that they draw happens to be. Secondly, any skill, check, ability, or power involved with using that statistic will get a 1d6 bonus on any roll they make. And lastly, the fortune that is written on that card, whether the group chooses to accept the fortune or reject the fortune, if it is involved in what the players are doing and they manage to use the card, they can get a critical success automatically with no roll if they use the card in the appropriate situation. So there you go. That is our new $50 donation called The Harrowing, which is, been quite good. It's been quite fun. Then, of course, we have our $100 secret menu item, which, of course, is our massive, massive donation. Now, as you guys know, we have we've got like a pretty healthy group of individuals. We have, of course, a Slayer, and we have a Brawler. We also have a Gunslinger, and we have an Arcane Archer. But it's been a hot minute since we have lost our dear friend Rill to the annals of history, and I think our heroes are in much need of someone capable of performing the healing arts. And thus, I invite you, the audience, for the $100 secret menu item, to design and create an NPC healer for our heroes to accompany them on the rest of this adventure. Now, there are a number of different things that make this character a little bit more unique. First of all, is it doesn't have to follow the rules of character building for PCs, meaning if you decide, hey, I want to have an imp play the role of a healer, or I want to have the group find a Medusa, and that person happens to be it. Whatever the story, whatever the case is, they will find someone matching that description. Now, I will point out there will be some limitations. For example, I will not throw in a Godzilla creature in order to join the group as a healer. So it has to make some sense. But nonetheless, for the $100 secret menu item, you can have your character be the healer in the final chapter of our book for the adventures of Reign of Winter. So there you go. It will also come with a Hero Forge mini that I will design and give to you as well, so you can have it printed for commemorations and the like. And yeah, just lots of cool, fun stuff. Sound good? Good? Wonderful. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, then, guys, without any further ado, let us dive back into today's session. When last we left our heroes in the quiet search for the Baba Yaga, our heroes managed to confront the captor of the Baba Yaga, a man who turned out to be none other than the Baba Yaga's estranged son, Grigory Rasputin. Oh, yes, sorry. Thank you, Schooly Eye. Schooly Eye did remind me, because Schooly Eye is awesome.
Ooh.
Before I forget, there is one final announcement, and that is, right now, there are nominations up and ready for the, hold on one second. Oh God, it's so loud. Okay. So epic.
That's just how epic this thing you're talking about is.
Thank you. Now, it is, of course, the time for the Crit Awards nominations, and of course, the link, as is in the description there in chat, is there for people to be nominated. Now, of course, there is much appreciation for those of you who decide to nominate me for one of the Paizo or Pathfinder categories. That would be amazing. It would be awesome to win a second award. However, we would like to also be putting into the ring a very, very important member of our community, someone who has done such spectacular work keeping the community alive and interactive. I would like to encourage people to nominate none other than our wonderful and amazing moderator, Calindria, for the community, the most valuable member of the community for the Crit Awards as well. So if you are filling out those forms and you are putting them out there, hey, why not throw Callie's name in the hat? Because it would be amazing to see her embarrassingly try to explain to people that she is an award-winning community member, right next to how I had to deal with all of her bullshit when I won my award.
You're already embarrassing me, Dag. It's done. It's over. So you don't need to vote.
We're gonna do this. You just wait. Just wait. Oh my God! I will have I will animate the page. I will have balloons drop down.
We're gonna have parties.
I'll have a little guy come down. I'll pay someone to animate Phantom with your name unfolding from a scroll. I'll do it. I will.
I do, yes.
All right, so yes, that is the last announcement, and of course, thank you to Schooly Eye for reminding me of this because I am a derp. Now, on to the game. As mentioned, the Baba Yaga was needed, but why, you say? Well, the Queen of Irison, a land in the fantasy world our heroes come from, is currently trying to freeze their world and extend her arcane influence across her borders and into the rest of the world. The Baba Yaga is supposed to show up every so often to depose the queen and insert a new ruler, one of her other daughters. However, this has not happened this year. This is because Queen Ilvana has worked with her half-brother Rasputin in order to trap the Baba Yaga. Our heroes now seek to free her and have confronted Rasputin, but only found themselves trapped in a spell to keep them locked away, potentially forever. But thankfully our heroes have learned various secrets and are now well and truly on their way of breaking free, with only one totem remaining before they are able to bust open the gate and return back into the battle with Rasputin himself. Our heroes, last week, separated into two groups, with Kyrie and Bectrin keeping an eye on the ferryman and making sure that he doesn't leave you guys stranded where you happen to be, which is, of course, Abaddon, Realm of Oblivion. home of the horsemen of the apocalypse. Private Allen and Makar set out in order to find the Bauble Beast, a creature that harvests and gathers and picks up various trinkets and odds and ends and baubles. Supposedly the totem was in their care. After encountering several of the denizens that reside here, Makar and Private Allen found the Bauble Beast disguised as a strange winged bird creature. But learning that the group meant it no harm, and in fact wished to trade baubles to it in exchange for the totem, it was more than happy to accommodate. But Private Allen, however, had been undergoing some changes. Some strange and odd things began to happen. He started hearing his voice instructing him in very un-Allen-like ways. At first, believing it to be nothing but his intuition, he continued on, but now it was louder, and it manifested into a shadowy form. As Makar witnessed his friend being confronted by a dark and shadowy version of himself, Makar took aim with his bow and fired, using Scorching Ray to obliterate the shadowy entity that now held before Private Allen. A moment of respite, the catching of breath. Makar, from quite a distance away, having made the shot that Private Allen was so quick to point out was not as good as the shots that he could make. But it is here we continue the adventure. As Allen, still partially shaken by the sight of yourself, more or less the sight of yourself exploding, you turn and look at Makar, who is standing in front of a strange, bizarre blue camel with a large elephant-like trunk, who seems to be waving its trunk at you.
Henry will give a awkward little wave back and just kind of get his bearings.
I yell to Alan. I'm just like, Alan! We found him! The Bubble Beast! He's willing to trade!
The Bauble Beast horns.
Okay. And Henry just gives an awkward thumbs up. I just gotta deal with the fact that I just watched myself get completely obliterated. Give me like 5 minutes.
Take your time!
I just want to lay here in the grass. I don't want to get up. I just want to have an existential crisis.
Dag is very singy today.
I am.
It's awesome.
I'm in a good mood. It's in a great mood. Is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I don't know if you realize this, but we are in the company of celebrity royalty. The one, the only, the sultry voice of Joshua Story. Josh, fucking how are you, mate? Welcome in. If you haven't seen Josh, Josh is another fellow performer in the RPG space who has done so many amazing things and amazing roles. Give it up for Josh. How you doing? Welcome in.
Hello.
Get comfy.
Hi,
Enjoy
Josh.
yourself. Grab a thing. This is clearly chocolate milk. That's all.
All right.
Yum.
I don't suppose there is a corpse left behind. I assume that it was just like an actual shadow entity.
Yes. The shadowy entity that Makar had exploded outwards left no trace behind. But you can't shake this feeling like it was a hollow reflection. Like an illusion more than it was something tangible, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Henry's gonna like shake his head to like snap himself out of the weirdness, and
Yes, snap yourself out of the weirdness. We're all normal here. I'm a blue
Reminds me of
camel.
the wacky
Henry
bird
will-
from Tiny Toons.
Henry will go back and just look at Makar Ignoring the blue.
You look over at the blue
Can
thing
we
and it's
just
going.
have a moment?
Okay, I'd like to take this moment to have officially broken Private Allen.
Yeah.
No, I'll find something else, but still.
Oh.
Okay, I need you to understand. I'm not doing this because I'm in a singy mood. I'm doing this because this is the Ball of the Beast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he looks to you and he says, "Now, what are you going to do with all that junk? Should put that junk inside my trunk, because I'm gonna get drunk, get drunk off all that junk, all that junk inside my trunk."
Makar, is it too late to ask for you to shoot me?
No, well, no. You were misjudged before. It's okay. I understand now.
Look, I'm sorry. Makar, I am sorry for how I acted. Henry's doing his best to ignore the bumblebees. He's trying so hard, but I have this feeling that like the bumblebees is like slowly inching closer and closer to Henry's face. Just like, what you talking about there, buddy? Like Henry's like he knows it's there. He's literally trying to ignore the blue elephant camel in the room.
Oh,
Okay.
the blue elephant camel in the room. Yes.
Good shot, Makar. But I'm still
Oh,
better.
thank you. I mean, yes, you are, because I've seen you shoot like that.
No,
Excellent.
you've made a very good shot despite, and this is no offense, despite the more primitive weaponry you use.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What a backhanded compliment.
Well, I said no offense.
Yeah, that's when Granddad
That's like
says.
with all due respect.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when
Honestly, I
Granddad
was
says I'm
surprised
not
I was able to
racist,
shoot
but
that far. Oh yeah.
Anyway, so Henry finally turns out, Jesus! I did not get a full look at you. That's the Bubble Beast.
yes, I
Yeah,
am
my
the
car has a
Bubble
long
Beast.
trunk. Yes, that's the bumblebees. As he's starting to see things, Alan's just going crazy now because my car has a trunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, your friend has told me that you require the totem that I possess. I'd be happy to give it to you for some baubles. Ooh.
Would
I
this
have a
count?
bubble you
Your
might
giant
like.
magic stick smells very tasty.
How about this ring instead?
What is the ring?
It's a ring of protection +2.
Yeah, no, it's quite common, quite common. I'm looking for something as unique and special as my my totem here. I don't know why his voice changed.
I've got
It's
two
changed.
stubborn nails.
Yes, no, I've been married as well.
No, I mean.
You hear the gun turn around and say, "Now listen here, Private Allen. You do not give me to that creature. I will kill myself."
I don't.
That is his
plan on
animated
it.
gun, by the way, for those of you who weren't there. His animated gun is a he believes himself to be a lieutenant in the army, and he's very American.
Yes, he is. Don't worry, I don't. No, unfortunately, the gun is a friend, so I can't just give it away.
Well, what about
What about a roar
you?
cord? Oh, me?
Yes, do you have something?
Yes,
unique?
I've got some interesting stuff. I think about like I got two stubborn nails. Once you hammer them in, they can't be removed.
I don't care what they do. I'm going to eat them.
Oh, okay. I've got two stubborn nails. I've got a roar cord. If you got that.
A rotor
If you want
cord?
that. Aurora cord.
What's
You
Aurora
spin
cord?
it around and it goes Aurora cord.
What's Aurora cord?
Aurora cord. It's
Okay, the next person that says Aurora card is getting smacked.
Oh, you said Aurora cord.
Back to hell. Okay, sorry.
At this point, Kyrie and
yeah.
Vectrin, the others have taken so long that you have decided to go and search for them. Before long, you wander into this scene where Private Allen and Makar appear to be talking to a giant blue camel with a trunk.
And Henry is just rubbing his temples like he's got like the world's largest headache.
Okay, but first we need to tell them that we learned that the ferryman dresses up like a hobgoblin on the weekends.
He does. He quite enjoys it.
It's true.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back on the ferry. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, Dolly, let me know. As he's putting on like his hobgoblin shoes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, maybe I am missing you.
Oh. Carrie, Vectrin, hi.
Hi.
I was starting to think you guys were dead.
Hello.
This is much weirder.
Things just did take
I'm
us a
starting
little
to
bit
wish I
longer.
was.
We ended up finding
I want to go home.
a creature that was gonna help us, but then Khaled killed the creature. Not his fault. And then we came back here. There was some Vrox. They're like vulture demons.
You filled him in on the
looking
story.
things.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We've got 2 hours. I can't spend this 2 hours recapping the last 2 hours.
So then what happened next?
They
we
tell
found
you...
the bobble beast here.
No, you're good, you're good.
Yeah. You have the
The rest of the
series
stream is just Neil's story time.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of the game. That's it.
Yes, we stroke
So
our
I don't-
chin, we nod, Oh yes, okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So
So
I
now
don't
you
suppose
now you've been brought up to speed. The Bauble Beast is willing to trade, but only for something that is unique. The Bauble Beast prefers magic items, but you know if something is quite rare, it might be inclined to take it surely out of its uniqueness.
Oh, wait a minute. I might have something.
What about? So I have a black feather,
Mm-hmm.
which I realize sounds completely and utterly boring, but I got it from. Remember way back when I pissed off a god?
You have to
We
be
got
way,
that in the,
I never thought I'd have to say this, but you'd have to be way more specific, Kyrie.
I know. That whole thing with Mistwind and then Pharasma, and then I died.
We were in the
the one where you
Deadlands.
went to the temple of
the
Pharasma
Boneyard.
after your friend died and pissed on the statue of the goddess of death.
No, she
Okay,
spit
I didn't
on it.
piss. I spit on it.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like that is an important distinction.
Tomato.
When I came back, I had the black feather from.
From the Boneyard, from the
Boneyard.
Crow. Yeah,
And it has been in my inventory since.
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome.
Okay. So you want to offer the feather of a psychopomp.
Yes.
Okay. Make me a
That's
diplomacy
cool.
check. I'm gonna use this as kind of like a bartering thing. Actually, no, appraise. Appraise is a good one for that.
Praise.
And while
That's
you're
a
doing
skill
that,
you don't
OG
hear
Lava
often.
Kitten says, I have a warlock that can summon a ghostly bosun of their former ghost ship. The ghost that can whip allies and whatever
Whoa.
damage the ally takes, they use the number on their next attack or ability rolls. That's really cool. I love that idea. Like, you know, it's like a support buff, but a painful one. I do like it. Actually, you know what? I used to have a bard when I first played D&D 5e for the first time. I played a bard who was basically just Dylan Moran, and his performance checks were in like comedy, but all he would do is just be mean to people. Like he would just like you know, the barbarian was trying to like lift up a grate, and he's like, "Oh, would you like me to go get, you know, a little girl from, you know, down the road to the next town, see if they can come and lift this thing for you? Because I mean, you're definitely not doing it, big boy." And then, you know, they're just like, D6 extra, and then they lift it up, you know. So he was just sitting there being mean. It was a lot of fun. I do like
to give inspiration.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I do like the mean inspiration stuff too. Okay, With a 22 on your appraise, you definitely sell it quite well, knowing a lot about interdimensional travel and the like. The rarity of actually being able to have a corporeal feather, right, is actually quite difficult, because normally when you defeat or kill something that is on that plane, it and its body disappear and go elsewhere. So to actually have a physical manifestation, you would have had to have gone to the boneyard to get it. So the Bulbul Beast appreciates all of this and says, you have a deal. And he watches this lump grows in its trunk and just... And what is in your hand is a compass. He says, no, for safekeepings, I put the totem in a safe place. Even gave it a clever disguise as well. I turned it into a creature that no one would expect an idol to be inside. Then I fed the creature to another creature. Then I put that creature in a box. Then that box in another box. And then I smashed it with a hammer. She didn't do all that.
Okay.
But he says, anyway, this compass should lead you right to it.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I was saying, obviously, I will hand over the feather in exchange.
He watches the large lump grows and goes up its nose, and he's like,
And then whoever's closest to me, I'm gonna turn and be like, that's gross.
You're gross.
Yeah, no, that's
Henry-
true. But that's also gross.
Henry's just off to the side retching.
All right, well, nonetheless, you have your thing, and I have my thing, and with together, our things have now concluded. So I'm going to go back to hiding out in plain sight. Farewell!
Bye. Nice.
I don't know why, but as you're doing that, I pictured him getting on the back two legs and just walking away.
Done.
Instead
That's
of
exactly
walking
what
on all
happens.
fours.
Like he's just
Yeah,
got. He's
That's
just.
what 100%. That's what happens. He just sort of stands up. He goes over and he pulls out like a fedora, puts it on, pulls up a tie like a salesman's tie. You know, just straightens it up and then just walks on 2 feet. And the only thing you could think of is, why is he wearing a tie with no shirt?
It's his character.
Who knows?
I would say I don't judge, but I do, so.
Guys, I really want to go back home.
I can honestly
Don't
say
worry,
that
we
might be
have-
the weirdest thing I've seen since I joined you guys.
Yeah, no, I thought the giant worm was weird. No, that takes the cake.
We don't talk about giant worms here.
Yeah, we hate that thing.
Follow the compass.
So,
Yes,
looking
where's
at the
my-
compass,
Let's go.
Looking at the compass, it leads you back towards the ferryman. It does not take you long to arrive, and when you arrive, you do indeed see the large, looming figure of Kion, the ferryman, standing over his barge as he looks upon you.
When did you get green ears?
He rips them off and throws them into the river Styx.
Man, I want to see him yassified.
If you wish for passage, you will require to pay the toll.
I
Look
will
at my
give
car.
him 88 copper again.
Right,
I'm
you
now
take out
down
8
to
copper,
80.
he takes the 8 copper, he puts them in his pocket. You get aboard the barge and you begin to sail once more, traveling slowly but assuredly, until eventually the compass leads you
I swear if it leads us back to the devil from the start.
to,
Dang it.
to this,
Damn it.
Damn it.
to this,
That's what I thought.
this
Oh my
large-
god.
Motherfucker literally just sent us in a circle.
back to the hot spring, where you can see you are there in front of the same large, big, Satan-horned devil that you were there before.
Guys, did we just get sent in a circle?
Probably.
More like a straight line out and back.
Welcome back,
Oh yeah,
I
true.
suppose. You make quite the habit
You-
of coming in and out of hell. I think if you continue this, you get a free coffee after a while.
You didn't happen to eat a creature and then that ate a creature and then get smashed with a hammer, did you?
What?
After you were put in the box?
No. No, I did not.
Oh.
You look at the compass. It is pointing straight at him.
Did you eat the box that was smashed?
What? No. What? Why? What is your obsession with eating boxes?
Apparently, the Bumblebee says that the creature ate the trinket we're looking for, and then that different creature ate that creature.
Well, I
And
don't
then
know
so on and so
anything about
forth.
that.
I'm gonna like walk around him to make sure that it is pointing at and not past.
It is pointing at him, I guess, as you make your way around. However, when you get to the opposite side of the pool to him, it points into the lava.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Our
We really need
apologies.
Cromwell right now.
It's okay, guys. I chilled in that lava sauna thing with him. It's fine.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Maybe. I don't know. It worked once.
Why not? Let's find out.
Let me just hop in. Face first.
Face
Good thing I'm not
first.
playing a rash and impulsive character, or else I would have just taken that as, oh, okay.
All right. As you dive in, you begin to root around in the lava for a bit. As before, it does burn a little bit. However, your fire resistance makes you kind of resistant to quite a bit of it. After a little bit of time and some discomfort, you feel something like a hard cage.
All right. I will grab hold of it and bring it up to the surface.
You bring it up to the surface. Inside the cage appears to be a very disgruntled imp. Son of a bitch!
My buddy.
For fuck's
Say the
sake,
same
why
one.
is this always happening to me? I swear every single time.
Man, the cage is fireproof.
Oh, do you know what it's like to have so much brimstone up your ass, your ears start to smoke like a fucking fume?
I was about to say yes, and then I rethought of it, and nah.
Yes, I can relate. I was just under the lava with you.
Yay! Thank you.
All right. Is the compass pointing at this little asshole now?
It is pointing at this little asshole.
Son of a bitch. All right.
It's like, because remember, who remembers where you found this guy?
The witch's
Yep.
hut.
Inside of the dragon. Yep.
You did find him inside of the dragon.
Well,
Also,
that
real
just
quick,
makes perfect fucking sense.
TK Kalar, thank you so much for the hero point for Makar.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you, TK. Yay!
Look at how happy he is. Now he can think he can make mistakes because he can get out of them.
I always make mistakes even when I don't have them. Thank you very
True.
much.
You just always look so lonely without those hero points down there. So
It's true. It's true. Okay. So, Kyrie, the compass is pointing directly at the tiny imp.
Just gonna tell Vector that, make him deal with this.
why do I have to deal with this? I just swam down in the lava pool to get it.
He's
Somebody
your
else can
buddy.
deal with this. Okay, I found him and rescued him from a dragon. That doesn't make him my buddy.
Yeah,
That-
which
that
means
makes him
he's
your
less
pet now.
likely to be pissed at you than he is about to be at me.
He seems pretty pissed at me.
He does.
Ask him if he ate a trinket.
Hey, friend, I forgot what your name is.
You know, I'm standing right here. I heard when you said he's not your pal. Okay, so fuck you. First and foremost, let me just start by saying that. Secondly, okay, fuck her, fuck that guy. You haven't said anything, but I bet you're an asshole too. So fuck you. And as far as you go, you giant, colossal, two-horned, tiny penis motherfucker, you are still much bigger than me and still can throw me back in the lava. So you're good.
You know, you just insulted him with every word you said until the very end. I don't think that's how that works.
What are you, the fucking insult police? Huh? What you gonna do? Fucking arrest me?
Yes.
Put me in a cage? Fuck you.
So do you want?
I will
Cast-
drop you back in this fucking lava.
No,
That's
no,
what I'll
but
do.
do
You
you
don't
want
have-
out
I
of
cast-
this cage?
You don't have the
I cast
boulders,
an-
dwarf.
I
Do you
cast
want
a
out of
large
this
person
cage?
on Vectrin.
Oh, nice.
Okay, hold on. So first and foremost, Makaru begins casting. Kyrie, what were you trying to say?
Do you want out of that cage?
Want out of the cage? Of course I want out of the cage.
Okay, you answer some questions, and we don't absolutely hate your answers because you're being an asshole, and we help you get out of the cage.
Oh, don't be an asshole, like she says. Oh yeah, it's easy. I'll just not be an
I know,
asshole.
I'm an asshole too. I know. I have no illusions here.
Remember, despite all your rage, you're still just an imp in a cage.
Oh god.
This is the musical. Holy crap.
This is our musical episode.
It's always this table.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Okay.
I don't
It
think you
popped
are
into
sorry.
my head.
Okay.
I'm so
I appreciate the
happy right
reference, though.
So he takes a moment. He sort of thinks about your proposal, and he says, "Okay, so all I have to do is answer some questions, and you'll let me go."
Yes.
I mean, I added a little bit more than just you have to answer our questions, but
And if you don't hate the answer, blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry. I realize I'm trying to look to the party and no one can fucking see that.
Yeah, that's true
So,
because
I'm
you don't have a
looking to you
camera,
three
so
to
it's
make
just
sure.
it's just you've just gone quiet for some reason.
Yes.
If it helps, she was looking at me and I could see her.
Oh, good.
Right? We
Yeah.
can share it, but the rest of the party's kind of fucked.
But yeah, I'm looking to everyone else to get their input as well.
I empathically felt you looking towards me.
Feel my stare.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
if
good
the
with it.
compass is pointing at it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, assume maybe he has the compass, the trinket, the ziggurat totem we're looking for.
I mean, the compass is pointing towards him, so that is a good assumption at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask him if he ate it.
I say I'm
He's,
waiting
he's
for
actually just
Henry
waiting
here
for you to
chime
confirm
in.
that this is what you want
Oh, I
and what he
I
needs to do.
have nothing to say in this matter. This is
Yeah.
Also,
We just-
Joshua coming in with a $10 donation. You bloody freaking legend, you. Thank you so much for the donation. Let us know what you would like to do. Do you want to throw some hero points at my party, some jinx points at me, or go for a plot twist or heroic action? Let me know in chat, buddy, and I will get that
Look,
squared off. Also, have a
whatever
Okay.
gets us home faster. That's just do what we gotta do, okay?
How about this? If you
Oh,
cough
sorry. Hold
up
on. Wait, I
what-
can't hear you guys. Ah,
Oh.
that was me. Hold on.
Oh no!
What have I done here? There we go. Okay.
No.
Nope, I'm better. Yep, cool.
Yay! Okay. Ooh, plot
Okay.
twist.
A plot twist. Okay, cool. Let's go with a plot twist. Pick us a number between 1 to 5, and that is how many cards we'll mill through in order to get that plot twist.
Two.
Right. 1, 2 cards milled. Save the day.
Oh,
Aw.
shit.
Oh shit. All right.
Bubble Beast really is coming back.
Okay, save the day. That is our card. All right. So, sorry, just one more time. You guys did confirm that is
No,
that
Makar was saying something about stuff.
About stuff. Okay.
Yeah, about
Well,
the deal.
the compass confirmed that the bubble seems to be pointing at the imp. So maybe we just ask him to cough it up, and then we can either release him if he's cool with that. Because if we get what we want, he gets what he wants. Yeah.
Do we have any idea what it looks like? So he knows what to cough up?
Probably,
Ziggurat?
yeah, ziggurat. Probably something like Incan or like, sort of like square shaped. Like it'd be a wood.
temple shape,
All
yeah.
of them. Oh wait, sorry. All of them were a mixture of wood and obsidian.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Okay. But yeah, I think I did. I was gonna cast Enlarged Person as Becton since he made the comment that the imp made the comment that the demon was bigger than him, so then he could throw him back into the river. So he's just cool. So I was like, I'll just make Becton bigger, so he's cool with Becton then. That's why I was gonna cast it.
Fair.
Yeah, so I did.
I like it.
cast it.
But yeah, would he accept totem for freedom?
Sorry, have you asked him questions, or is this still above the table? I'm a little,
No, this is
because you haven't actually.
not-
Yeah.
right. It's not. It's not. Oh my god. Hold on, I can't English right now.
Okay.
Because right now I heard a lot of people like proposing what they want to do, but not actually doing any of it.
Mm-hmm. So now we just
Yeah,
need to
I
say
think
what we
that's what
wanna
she was
do.
saying is we need to come to some sort of consensus on what we're doing here.
Right. So the group needs to come to a consensus of
Yes.
do we
Okay, yeah.
do we talk to
So-
this guy about trading the ball, the ball, which we know he has. He's got the totem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
I say go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
make
say
it
go for it
so the
too,
deal
'cause-
with him would change to bauble for freedom.
Yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I believe that's where we're at, Dag.
Okay, cool. So you've said we'll trade you the bauble for freedom. He goes,
Yes.
hmm. I mean, could you maybe sweeten the pot a little? Huh?
I won't throw you back in the lava.
I mean, but then your bauble goes in the lava, then doesn't it?
That's true. I could also just kill you and take it.
I mean, you could, but how do you know
Then
that
I'd have to let you
I'm?
out, right?
But then how do you know that I just won't poof and disappear? Also, what if I do this? He goes invisible. He's still in the cage, but he's like,
You're still in the cage.
Yeah.
Can I shake the cage?
son of a bitch! No!
Let's see. Can demons be cursed?
Yeah.
Can
He's
demons
also
be
not
diseased?
demon.
No.
Oh, imps, I guess. Imps. Or
Hey, Patron,
fiend? Okay.
why don't you talk to your buddy? See if I can get this little fucker to talk. Yeah.
What if
Sure.
You're... If they could
what
be
if
cursed,
I
I could
offered
give
you
them
a gun after you're free? And Henry holds up his handgun.
Oh. I don't know what that is, but I think I like it.
Oh, it does this. Henry pulls the trigger at a rock.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god, that's like the second coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, you got a
You
deal.
give us... Yep, perfect.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's gonna give me a gun. Okay. With that, he takes the he takes his hand, sticks it down his throat, and regurgitates what looks to be a square kind of totem of what looks to be a warrior holding one hand to his chest, one hand up, and it's opening its mouth. Like kind of like, like kind of one of those like big tribal statue type things.
I seem to be the one taking things out of people's mouths today, so I will hold out my hand to collect it.
Bleh. It's moist and
That's
warm.
delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
Okay.
right, now to ask you, Dag, the obvious question: is there an easy way to open this cage?
Yeah, the door.
Okay, cool.
been
I didn't know if
locked
it was
this
like
entire
magical
time.
or any of that bullshit.
Well, as you inspect it, it's not even locked.
I like it.
Hold it.
Yes.
You kind of lift up the little latch and then you slide it across. It's like one of those like animal cages type things. And he's like, "Fucking sorcery."
We have no
Yep.
nails or fingers, just limbs.
All right. And with that, he flies out and he goes, "Ha ha! Freedom!" And he then demands his gun.
Here you go.
He takes the gun. He then holds it up to the horned devil, and he goes, "Aha! You fuck! Now the shoe is on the other foot."
There's
now-
no ammo. That was my last shot.
Now people are going to rue the day that they crossed me. They will understand the meaning of true
perfect.
fear and power. For I am death. I am iron and fire. Fear me! Click. Click, click.
Oh,
That was such a
yeah.
good speech. That was very
My
anticlimactic.
bad. That's my fault.
Hang on a second. Let me just.
I forgot that I didn't have any more ammo.
What?
To be fair, you didn't say it had to be loaded in your deal, just the gun.
I didn't, but
You watch as the demon
Fresh.
then like sort of raises the horned demon raises a claw out of the lava, leaving these like long, large, dripping lines. As the imp quickly tries to fly away, you watch as the demon stretches his arms out and in a single breath hardens the lava streams into just these stone like pillars that encapsulate the imp again. He just sort of chuckles to himself and he goes, I always love messing with the little ones. He then spits brimstone. Well, looks like you have everything you need.
Awesome.
Well, before you go, he looks at Bectrin and he says, Do you give any extra thought to my offer?
I did actually, and it's an excellent offer, and I really appreciate it. But I have so much going on right now. I just don't think I can accept at this point in time.
Hey, look. Far be it from us to say that we don't understand the plights of the mortals and, the time they take to do things. Tell you what, you agree right now, here and now, to come on side as a member of, Team Heck. We'll make the transition quick once you're done. You won't be required to do anything while you're up there in the mortal realm, at least not till you're good and ready. But when you die, you get on the fast track to the good life.
Man, that is very nice of you. You are a good dude.
Hey, look.
I like you.
If let me tell you this. If devils weren't good dudes who honor their word, who would make deals with us?
I mean, you make a valid point. You really do.
Yeah. You want to tell people, you want to talk about people who, are shit at making deals, talk to angels, Like every time they're like, "Hey, guy, listen, buddy, pal, you feel like going and like dying for my sins?" And then what do you get in return? Fucking spikes. We don't do that to folks.
I've never met an angel, so I have no frame of reference here.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no.
Har has some deep thinking.
Don't
to do,
get
since he's got
me-
angel blood in him.
He's like, don't get me started on those. But you know what?
they kind of sound like self-righteous assholes.
I mean, they can be, yeah, definitely. Not my favorite, to be sure.
I'll
And look-
tell you what. Can I think
Har
about
just
it?
pulls his collar.
Can I take some time to think about it? It seems like a big decision.
Well, I mean, you are leaving, and the odds of you coming back are a little slim. So I'll tell you what, I'll throw in a little extra. I'll send you to help you on your quest, on your little task thing. I'll send you one of my top agents, okay? One of the members of my personal staff will accompany you and help you complete your task.
That is so nice of you. I'll tell you what. Do you have like a card? I can call you maybe. Send you a message when I'm ready.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you meet him? Why don't you meet this guy? You meet him, see if he vibes with you. And I'll tell you what. If after a week you don't feel it, you send him right back. You say, he's not interested, and everything's good. You like the guy though, okay? And you want him to stick around, okay? We talk.
It's the imp.
Huh?
Bectrin will look at the rest of the party. Are you guys good to meet this guy, or do we just want to head out now?
As long as
I
it's
mean,
not
we've-
that little shit.
We've met plenty of things along the way, like creatures along the way.
Yeah,
so
not the weirdest thing to
fine with-
see. So
I mean, a
Yeah.
little extra help couldn't hurt.
All right. Yeah, sure. We can meet the guy. Why not?
Oh, great. Fantastic. You guys hungry?
I don't like that question immediately followed.
Right. I feel like the last time we ate food in a place that we didn't fully understand, it went really badly for us.
Oh, you talking
So,
about the Fae?
despite, yeah.
Oh, look.
Well, and then we
he
ate the
says,
thing with the bugs in it.
"Oh, look, you don't have to worry about that. No. Trust me. You will be struggling to resist what this guy's gonna have for you guys. Trust me."
I like the way you put that.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
Maybe
So
we just
despite-
cracking the other day.
Despite the fact that Bectrin is
We're
very
struggling
hungry,
against
he's gonna
those.
be like, "No, you know what? I'm not. I just ate right before we came here. I'm not hungry at all."
Okay. Well, like I said, you're always welcome to change your mind down here. Just not after you sign the contract.
Of course.
Because then you're stuck. Okay.
Bless you.
So, as he gets out of the sauna, he begins to make his way across several very, very blighted landscapes. They don't look all too appealing, mind you. But as you get closer to what looks to be this large volcano shaped in the form of a dragon's head, eventually you see what looks to be the skeleton of a large sort of centipedal-like creature being suspended by several chains that anchor its carapace open. And where its jaw would be, you see built in out of several different various buildings and structures is what looks to be a small restaurant. It's kind of like a diner kind of thing.
Ooh, fancy and spooky.
And what you see as you enter is, if you give me 2 seconds,
Demon Sanji.
Demon Sanji.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, there we go. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Nope, that's not saving. 1 second. Quick, distract me.
Hey, did you guys know that One Piece is off hiatus now?
I did.
I did, yeah.
I was so excited.
So
keep forgetting
because
if
there's
it's
about
Saturday or
8
Sunday
million
this time.
episodes, I've seen the
Yeah.
first 2 seasons, and then I'm like, I can't keep up. I can't do this anymore.
Well, you know what would
It's
have been
only
a
got
good.
like 1,800 episodes.
I know.
I was gonna say, well, it would have been perfect for you to try and catch up on
When you're
that.
close.
When that during the 6-month break.
Yeah.
but
I also have so many other shows that I'm like, because I got into anime way later than everybody else. So.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
That is understandable. Okay. Now this should work. Perfect. Okay, good. Uno, dos, and trace. There's too much butter on those trays. This is Wednesday's game.
Yeah.
Hiya. All right, and boom! All right.
Ooh.
Standing in what looks to be the kitchen of this small establishment, you see this individual.
Just gonna throw that up there.
Oh no. There we go. Okay.
So I don't know if you guys know this about Dag, but he probably made that or could have made that in about 3 minutes.
Well, I did. It was just trying to get the actual file.
Right. No, I'm saying you've done Hero Forges so often. You can speed up.
I do speed. Yeah, I do speed Hero Forge. That is very true. Okay. Also, let me find.
That's a new streaming category. Hero Forge speedrunning.
That's true. That'd be amazing. I would own that channel.
Hell yeah,
Hero
you would.
Forge any percent run.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Give me this. All right, order up. I got a plate of 4-eyed, 8-tentacled squid legs on a bed of rice. You see one of the demons at the chair wave his hand, and he brings out the meal, which he plops down. It's like just glowing almost radioactively in color.
Oh.
He says, "Hey, y'all new here. Welcome in. Welcome to Cookie's Cooking Corner. My name's Cookie.
Cookies.
I'll be with you in just a minute. Hope you like things spicy."
I do actually. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. But yeah, I like it.
The devil says, "Cookie, I've come to claim your contract." "My contract? Heck, shoot. I signed that thing hundreds of years ago. You ain't come to me about it before. Why are you bothering Cookie about this now?" "I need someone with a foot in the mortal realm." "A foot, a leg, a liver, don't mean nothing to me. If it don't go on grits and oil, I ain't interested." "Cookie, you do know that you are obliged to." "Obliged, subsplaged, okay? You listen here. I've got myself a nice little place here, okay? I came down here and I was tortured, I was screaming. They wouldn't give me even salt to lick. But now, okay, I'm a bona fide, certified culinary expertise, okay? Didn't need no fancy schooling or nothing. And I've made myself a little slice of heaven here. So if it's all the same to you, Mr. Man, I'm gonna politely decline your invitation to do whatever it is you are going to do. I was going to send you to the... I was going to send you to the mortal realm to do a shopping run. Come again? Well, I mean, surely you're not just going to be serving the things you cultivate here in hell. Surely you're interested in looking at things from back home? Back home? You mean like bacon? God preserve us. Shut the fuck up. I'm having a moment here. Lord knows I remember the taste of bacon. Oh, I still smell it. I still smell it in my nose. But this ain't gonna come for free. What do you want? Look, quite simply, I'm trying to convince these lovely people here that deals like the one you were offered aren't all that bad. You're a shining example of where a deal can go right for somebody who makes a deal with the devil, and, well, I wanted you to show them how much freedom you have. Freedom! Freedom! I don't want freedom! I want bacon! Okay, sure, we may not have bacon, but look, now I'm giving you the opportunity to bring as much bacon back to hell as you would like. At this point, Cookie turns to look at all of you. Y'all from back in the realm of the living, then.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be alive and with pulses and bodies filled with blood and all that?
Mostly.
Last I checked.
Yeah,
Y'all hungry?
not really.
Now that we're talking about bacon, yeah.
Yes.
He kind of stares at Private Allen like he just like looks fucking manic. Actually, Alan, when was the last time you ate?
Rations.
Yeah, rations, and I don't know when. It's probably been a hot minute.
That's probably true. So even though your mind is telling you it's probably not a good idea to eat something, there's a moment here where you're thinking, man, I've eaten like hardtack and oats for like weeks, and I actually haven't eaten the hardtacks and oats for like at least a day and a bit.
I shouldn't, but should probably eat something.
Oh, good. Sit yourself down and I'll fix you up a slice of something. None of you all these vegan or vegetarian stuff, is ya?
Nope.
No.
Good. I ain't cooking it if I ain't killed it. He doop, goes into the kitchen. A few minutes later, he comes back with what looks to be pancakes. These are soft, fluffy, white pancakes, dripping with a golden syrup, covered in blueberries, strawberries, and a big dollop of whipped cream. The whipped cream has been mixed by hand with a tiny shot of creme liqueur.
What's the
I really want some.
What's the catch? There's no catch. Make a perception check if you'd like.
It's
Cars is
too
truly-
nice of a meal.
Yeah,
for
He likes
now.
soup.
I was legitimately waiting for Makar to just jump in there, and then I would see what happened.
Henry, it looks like pancakes.
Henry cannot resist the hunger anymore, and just damn near goes feral and just starts ripping into the pancakes.
These pancakes are amazing. They're sensational. They taste like pancakes at home with only one oddity. The consistency is a little off. Instead of that like sort of fluffy pastry thing, it is that for the most part, but every now and then you hit kind of this almost like nugget of sweetness, like almost like you're biting into a tiny rock of sugar, you know what I mean? Which is still good. It's just odd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's also a drink that's been provided as well. It's bright orange and smells very citrusy.
Chug it.
All right, it tastes like orange juice, fresh squeezed, cold pressed orange juice. It is cool. It is refreshing. Private Allen, you just almost cry. This is like a slice of just heaven for how much you've been eating.
You get the vision
Henry,
of back home.
Henry, as he's got a mouthful of food, you guys should really eat this. This is really good.
See, now that's more like a healthy appetite for a healthy mind and healthy body. All right, as you eat the food,
Yeah.
your mouth starts to get hot, like habanero hot. like spicy.
pancakes. Whoa.
Like super
Did I
spicy.
like spice?
As this happens, the spice like explodes in your mouth. Unfortunately, you're on full health already. Otherwise, as the spice washes over your body, the fire that burns in your mouth and spreads through your body actually heals you.
Oh, sweet.
So it's a
By how
pain, but it's a
much?
good pain.
So it's more.
How
Is
much?
it like hot, like spicy for the sake of spicy, or like the good kind of spicy where it's actually flavorful?
Good spicy.
Okay.
Although
Oh,
keeping in
then heavy
mind,
Noah.
Whiskey spice.
keeping in mind, the food would have been fine without the spice.
Yeah.
That's the nature of it. It's good spicy, but it doesn't need to be. It didn't need to be spicy.
Okay.
Ooh.
You like it?
It's an interesting mix of flavor. Oh yeah, it's a
I like
interesting
that a lot.
spice, but oh, it's actually really
Alright.
good.
You want more? There's plenty to go around.
I think if I eat too much, I might throw up.
Oh, come now.
I think I'm good.
Don't be silly. And the rest of you, tuck in as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and eat some of these pancakes.
They're super tasty.
And then my mouth explodes.
Okay.
And hopefully I get healed 78 wounds.
No. You do heal
Aw, dang it.
26 hit points.
Ooh.
Look, you're eating a pancake, okay? Be
Wait,
thankful
so-
you're healing anything.
No, I know. That's why I said ooh. Like, okay, so 52 then left. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Like, because
You skull the orange juice thing. Do you want more? You want some more? Yeah? Give me a cup.
Yeah.
He walks over to a pitcher, but the pitcher is empty. He goes, "Oh, darn it. Yeah, give me 2 seconds." He watches he goes to like one of the walls, and as he does, he holds up a steak. And he just waves it around. And you watch and you hear like this burrowing sound coming from inside the carapace of the centipede, as this head of this lava sort of comes out. As it sort of smells the steak, you watch as these tentacles sort of stretch out from its mouth, feeling and sort of sensing the steak. Then a few seconds later, it jumps out to grab the steak, and you watch as Cookie stabs his hand into its mouth, and then just pulls the insect out. You watch as the back just sort of wiggles and squirms and squishes. He's like, "Hey, come here, you wee bastard!" Here, and you watch as he sort of squeezes the abdomen of it, and as it does, you watch as this bright orange liquid just, sort of bleeds out of the backside of it as he milks this creature of its precious goo. As he, once he's done, he kind of like pats it on the head to like kind of calm it down before putting it back in the wall, which it burrows away with. And he goes, "There you go, all right, off you get. Go on there, get." Whew.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you are killing Lucas right now.
he pours
I heard a little bit of it.
He pours another glass, and as he brings it out, Makar, he puts it in front of you. This time, it's like got a little bit of steam coming off it, and he goes, "Still warm. Enjoy."
The face.
I just look at it like,
It actually still tastes fucking good. Like, it's still super tasty.
I'm sorry. Milk this creature for its precious goo. Got me. That one got me.
So, at this point, the devil turns around to you and says, "So, Cookie is very skilled in various different ways, and he will accompany you and keep you well fed. He's doing what he can with what he has here, and I'm sure when you bring him to your world, the cuisine will be more to your palate."
okay.
What do you mean, my
good.
cuisine? Ain't no cuisine about it. You know what I got? I got hot cuisine.
Made
No,
me
hot
cuisine.
cuisine is hot cuisine. That's what it is.
Made me cuisine.
What'd you say?
Nothing. It was good.
You dang right it was good. That's vittles that'll put fire on your chest. And then you watch as all the food starts getting spicy.
Makar looks and there's still no hair.
No, there's fire.
No.
No,
on my chest.
Yeah, you just said fire. No, okay. He says, so, after you, Bectrin and Kyrie, do you try the food?
Why not?
Sure, why the fuck not? Yeah.
Why not?
At this point, you both look at each other and literally have that exchange where you're just like, why the fuck not? And again, super fucking delicious. As you finish your meal, the horned devil basically tells you 7 days. He hands you an hourglass. No matter how you orientate it or shift it, the hourglass is always pouring from one end to the other, and it's got a 7-day timer on it. In 7 days, Cookie will either send back message or word that Bectrin has agreed to the contract, which is, of course, service to Hell and its generals, specifically the Horned Devil, for no less than 100 years after your soul has departed the mortal realm, at which point you will be elevated to the rank of, well, much like these individuals, Infernal, under his service. You will be provided with tasks and the like that you will be obliged to follow, but again, if you end up in Hell, it's like again, you can talk to Cookie about it, but it's far better a job than being like a faceless blob thing that you normally come in as, which he was telling you before.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Finishing your meal, you pack up and you get ready by the obsidian statue to leave Hell and close this realm down. Remembering, while this is Hell, it is only a mirror of Hell. Once you close the portal here, it will fold in on itself and no longer be the case. In part, you're not entirely sure what would happen to Cookie when this happens. You take out the idol for Hell and you stick it into the obsidian statue, and slowly you watch as the world starts to fall away. Before it reaches you, you touch the totem.
And the Godzilla.
And
and Henry goes back to touch the Godzilla creature.
You do indeed find yourself back in the realm. Let's see, with the giant Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Who happens to be still resting.
Still asleep.
In the middle of the ziggurat. As soon as you appear...
Oh, I see you.
Let me just... Oh, yeah. As soon as you appear, there's a moment where Cookie goes, "What in tarnation?" And suddenly, the creature begins to rise.
Oh, quick, before it tries to get away. We gotta get back.
Yeah, is the obelisk here as well?
The obelisk is on the ziggurat. Yes.
Okay.
Right, quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have it. So I'll put it in.
Okay. So, Alan, you are now touching Godzilla.
Yes.
All right. As you do so, you put it in. You all hold hands. Godzilla rises, and you watch as his spines begin to glow with energy. He looks down and sees you, and raises a giant foot. As he is about to bring it down, the world starts to fold away. And just as the foot is about to crush you, all of a sudden, you vanish from sight, disappearing again. But this time, appearing once more, not inside the labyrinth, but at long last, finally, back to Private Alan's world. You are now back at the sorry, 1 second. There you go. All right, you are back at the monastery. As you arrive, floating next to the world engines, glowing and roaring with power, you see none other than Grigory Rasputin, eyes crackling with power. As you all arrive, safe and sound. Oh, by the way, Cookie will have healed you on the way with some pepper spray.
Oh, I see. Ah!
With pepper spray. Makar just gets maced.
Yeah, basically. Ah, my eyes!
Yo, his name is Cookie now.
I can see
I just
clearer than
get it up
before.
first. My eyes, yeah. Like he's happy. He's like, my eyes.
As you arrive, Rasputin turns his attention to you. He then says,
You are not supposed to have returned. I thought I was done with you, showing you mercy by removing you from this hallowed ground. But clearly you seek death. And if death is what you seek, then death is what you find. Ignorant creatures, insignificant.
It
So I
doesn't
didn't hear
want.
most
I
of
only
that.
caught like
As-
every.
oh, God damn it. Hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot I need to fix that on Zoom. In essence, what he says is interrupted. Okay, so. There we go. All right. Hopefully that will fix that. Hold on. Let me know if you, just for my players, let me know if this is understandable.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The lazy dog
Only
is...
because I know what the words are supposed to be, I could tell, but it's really quiet and really broken up.
It sounds like you're speaking underwater.
Is this better in any way?
That's worse.
Softer? Alright, how about now?
Still quiet, but I could understand it at least.
Is this better, perhaps?
No.
No.
Stupid Zoom. Okay.
Dang it. Yeah.
That's fine. It's it comes out fine for my audience members,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but
That's fine for
but
that.
it's unfortunately not good enough if my players can't enjoy it as well. But anyway, as he is saying that he did not expect you to return, that the fact that you are here is a surprise, that you shall rule the day all of a sudden. Bam!
Jesus.
Through the ceiling, crashing down literally like a ton of bricks, is this huge Godzilla foot that comes down, bang, squarely on the roof of the Black Cathedral. The roof caves in, the large foot crushes down, the engines fizzle and crackle and explode with energy and power as Godzilla basically absorbs this energy. You watch as the whole entire structure fizzles in and out of reality, returning once again to Private Allen's reality.
Did we just make a reality-breaking Godzilla instead of just
no, remember
Godzilla?
the engines are the thing that created the enchantment that kept this place here.
Oh, right.
All right.
I was thinking the same thing, Neil, because he did say that it absorbed the energy. So now I'm just
It sounds like, oh my god,
Godzilla
it's like a
carrying
super.
wormholes.
Instead of Godzilla, it's Super Godzilla. He turns gold. Or purple.
Yeah, basically. All right, and our heroes.
Oh, he's just getting bigger and bigger.
All right. As the cathedral reappears back in the Ankuslava prison camp, what these soldiers that are here did not expect to see was, of course, this incredibly large, aggressive, and intensely violent lizard who suddenly looks over at the camp and breathes this huge gout of energy and wipes out this entire section of the camp.
Oh shit. Oof.
I think we just fucked your world, Private Allen.
Yeah.
Oh
You wanna
no.
come to ours?
This might, hey, this might be what ends this great war. Maybe
And the world?
everybody will be, maybe everybody will be united in taking it down.
Maybe.
So this could be a good thing.
He's so cute.
Can I come back to you with your world? Because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Makar already offered it, so why not?
All right. As Godzilla roars, gunfire begins to launch directly against the giant lizard. As the whole army suddenly turns so rapidly on this creature. As the power dissipates and vanishes from the building that you happen to be in, our heroes. I hope that there's a you find the Baba Yaga and you have a happily ever after. Because I just realized.
We gotta go to another world.
No. I don't think so. Hold on, let me see.
There's 17 books. No.
Okay. So. Once the world is destroyed, aha! Amongst the rubble, you find what looks to be a Matryoshka doll. One that one would often refer to as the Russian nesting dolls. It, however, has the visage of a very old, very grumpy face you recognize, that of the Baba Yaga. While Mogura is now attacking a ton of different people, do you try to break or open the doll?
Yeah, open, right?
Open.
Yeah.
Okay.
While going, please work, please work, please work, please work.
As it
Does
opens,
it feel magical at all? Oh, sorry.
it does, very much so. As it opens, the twisted landscapes around Akusyava begin to discard the twisted and magical fey-like appearance and begins to revert back to that of Earth. A much less supernatural place. You see the zombies and other creatures that didn't belong here suddenly start to fade and dissipate from existence.
Ooh.
You, however, only open the outer layer. And you can feel emotions now expressed through the face of the doll, which seem to point up a hill You look in that direction and you see the Baba Yaga's hut.
I'm good to run. Anyone else good to run?
Yeah.
I can just get us there if you'd like.
That works too.
That works.
I'm gonna Mythic Point cast teleport on all of us to get up to that hill.
All right. With a gathering of energy, you manage to gather everyone together. Holding hands, you teleport towards the Baba Yaga's hut. Quickly as you arrive, the Baba Yaga's hut sort of stamps left and right excitedly and happily as it lowers its head down in order to allow you access. Heading inside, as you do so, you see a figure standing in a room filled with coffins, who seems to be holding a coffin, who sees you enter.
Oh yeah.
You recall the Coffin Man, but the moment you enter, rather than his rather standoffish demeanor, he bows his head in deference and says, "Honored granddaughter, welcome home."
What?
Huh? What?
What are you all whatting?
Was Kyrie's descendant? I don't know.
What?
Granddaughter?
Granddaughter? Who? What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
He is not
We're supposed
talking
to
to
remember
you
that.
lot.
Oh. Oh, he's talking. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Anastasia's there.
What?
Oh,
I
is he?
don't know.
Oh,
I
Okay.
thought Anastasia was.
He's
talking
No,
to
I'm
the
seeing
dog.
what Steve just said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He is
Can I keep opening it?
talking to the doll.
I'm all caught up now.
Good.
Can I
Wonderful.
keep opening it? Oh,
Maybe
sorry, I see
not.
you're doing
have
shit.
no idea.
Sorry, no, that's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
Okay, one moment while I...
Well, because I'm the only woman. Everyone was like, Kyrie?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there we go. This individual who is on the coffins, by the way, again, a visage of death, by the way, Private Allen,
Alan, yeah.
addresses the doll as welcome home, honored granddaughter.
Okay. I've officially seen it all.
Yeah, you have not.
I've seen
You've not, yeah.
a camel fin. I've seen Satan. I've seen God, and that who is a very chill dude, by the way. And I've seen the Grim Reaper.
Now you just need 3 last things to see, and they're all in our world. Maybe more. I mean, there's still probably more that I haven't seen either.
Like talking rats, which would just be weird. I forgot I still have the gas mask on, so.
What you mean, like a? You mean like a very large rat, like a rodent of unusual size?
Can I take my gas mask off now? Because
I don't
we're in
believe
the
it
hut.
is.
You may.
No, like this.
You now see Private Allen. Kyrie is a rat person.
Henry Faines.
Oh.
Oh,
I
we're
probably should have guessed
scratched!
that.
We
That's
have a
what
talking dog too!
That's finally what gets him.
At this point, as you wake up, you are being licked on the face by a dog.
A dog.
A dog in
Okay.
armor.
You kind of reach up, you sort of scratch the dog, and he goes, "I think he's coming too. He looks a little pale under the weather." He faints again. All right.
No, Mom, I don't want to go to school.
I don't want to go to the new world.
Well, he's either got to put up with this or Godzilla out there. So, I mean,
It's
he
okay,
can
he's
pick.
fainted. We could just bring him with us. His old one's fucked anyway.
They're just kidnapping him at this point. Well, you're coming with us now.
Hey, he
Yeah,
asked
that's
to
it.
come, to be
I
fair.
would say he did say he wanted to come. So
He did. He did.
He did.
Your old world's fucked. You're coming with us.
sorry we unleashed the apocalypse on your world. Let's go.
Go where?
Hey,
Yeah.
we doomed your world to save ours. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah,
We're the
we gotta go
heroes.
back. We gotta go back through the different like doors that. Oh shit, this is gonna take a while.
I assume I cannot keep opening this
Million
door.
people.
You begin to go through the different areas. Now I'm gonna give. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give a solid. We're gonna have a contest to see who remembers most of the game as we remembered it. So
Oh god.
in this area here, we remember there was the Thanadaemon, which was the coffin man, who was blood relative of the Baba Yaga. Now we
Which
go
we
through
clearly
this.
did not remember.
Yeah, we then go through this fireplace and find the place with all of the skulls and the doll. Who here
Yeah,
remembers?
the
Yep.
doll that was on the cross.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the skulls spit fire when you got too close.
All right, you dodge the skulls and avoid the fire. You then come to this area here, which is an area with a bunch of candles that have recently been put out, and a window that has been blocked by a curtain.
Is that the one that when you opened it we were stuck on the outside? Or is
Yes.
that a different room?
Nope, that is the.
That's the mirror dimension.
No, that was the mirror to the northwest. That was
Yeah.
that room.
Yeah, no, that was the first room.
Mm-hmm.
This was the room where your
This
shadows
was-
got taken.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you guys are here.
Yeah. This was the room where shadows got taken.
So how do you get out of here?
Yeah.
I think last time we just blasted the room with light.
Incorrect.
I don't remember. Yeah.
You go through the wardrobe,
But yes.
and then you end up in that
I
outside
thought we
area.
were trying to do the puzzles again. Yeah, with the wardrobe.
Oh, the big guy with the food.
And then yes, you find the
Yeah.
big gluttonous dude, the big
Hello, goodbye.
mandrake.
I do
Hello,
still have the
goodbye.
food for him. It is in my inventory.
Oh,
Yeah, he
well,
does,
you
yeah.
you
Website
promised to
stopped
bring him
trying.
food, and you brought him food.
Yes, I will give it to him.
You will gain a hero point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. And I
That's
can
awesome.
finally remove it from my inventory.
Done. You have provided him food. You then head
And
over
put
here,
them-
which is the mirror dimension kind of thing, and head through the fireplace.
Yep.
And end up here, where you can see two individuals who say, "Hello, fancy a cupcake?"
So I was saying
No.
we didn't see what happened. Most of us did.
Oh, yeah,
Or
we
who,
didn't.
who
No,
did?
we just breezed
Cromwell
through it.
did.
It was Vectrin who got stuck in it, and then
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Cromwell is the one
Spectre
that came back, I think.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Vectrin would know it, but we don't.
Would you like some cupcakes?
No,
Okay. You continue onwards.
I remember that. Let's get the fuck out of here.
this room has all the little dudes stuck in the cage.
They do. They have all of the Demovoids in the
And-
cage.
Yeah, we were gonna
And
we had
Henry's
to
just
free
gonna
'em.
break them all out of the cage.
You're gonna break. Yeah, you can. Private Allen sees all these tiny little men in cages,
Yes.
and you're gonna start breaking them out.
Yes.
Freedom,
There's food in that room, by the way, if you guys are hungry.
rebellion. Let's burn this fucking place to the ground. They take fire sticks and they start running around.
Oh shit.
Sounds good. Let's
Uh,
go.
All right, they start burning the logs. They start running through, and they.
Burn down the Baba Yaga's hut in this realm. Run.
You're in a room slowly engulfing in fire.
Get out.
Where?
Leave
Where-
now.
Yeah, how
down
is what
below,
he's
right?
asking.
Isn't it the
Oh no,
cauldron?
this is the cauldron. This is the cauldron
Yeah.
room. I think we
Double
just throw
toil and
the-
trouble? Yeah, I don't fucking remember what it was.
It was the no, we just gotta put something in the cauldron and stir it. It'll teleport us.
Fucking notes. Hold on, where are my notes?
I'm assuming the babushka doll. What is it called?
It's called a Manaskiavakos
Matryoshka?
doll. No, but the
Yeah.
it just call it a Russian nesting doll. It's fine.
Russian nesting doll. I think we gotta throw that in, don't we? And then stir it.
You want me to throw in the Baba Yaga?
This is the thing we found. It, whatever, you know.
We know she's
Yeah.
in it, Neil.
Oh, I guess.
You just want us to throw the Baba Yaga into a cold.
We'll just sacrifice the person we've spent this entire campaign looking for.
That'll be one
Okay,
way to
open the doll. Open the doll.
Just need a fucking minute. Just give me a second.
Sorry. Sorry.
I understand. I understand, Dag.
I throw. No, I was
Oh
kidding.
God.
It's fucking Curse of Strahd all over again.
You get $1 million
Literally.
right now.
Do you know there's this moment from the Tom Cardy song? It's like you realize that the cloaked figure was a child, the same child that you have just you spent the 3 weeks in game and 5 months of our real lives trying to find, right? It feels like that moment of like you throw the babushka doll into the pot of cauldron, literally ending the campaign that we have spent 5 books, at least 140 episodes, and the literal better part of a year and a half of this campaign looking for, and you throw her in a fire.
That's the second fire thing that I had. First was a painting, and this was
We
a
need
doll.
to just
That's how we win.
leave fire.
Throw her in. We win.
Everything is always fire related.
All the other campaigns have to
There'd
end
be like
because
that
there's
story.
an eternal winter now.
No, I think we just gotta open the doll then, right? If she's in it.
And Dag, this is why this is your final 1E game, because we just destroyed the universe of Pathfinder.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Well,
Perfectly.
It's gone. It's done.
And 2E by extension.
So,
No.
What do you actually do?
I was just open the doll.
as you open the doll,
release
there
the-
is a new face instead of the one that was pointing up the hill towards the hut. It is now pointing up at the ceiling.
I'm gonna look up.
As you look up, you see a trap door in the ceiling.
How convenient.
Boost me.
Henry will boost Kyrie.
Sweet.
There is a
I
ladder.
don't have a rope anymore. Oh, never mind. Cool.
You
We'll
open
take
the
the ladder, guys.
You open the trap door, which opens up to a large flat-topped genus boulder at the bottom of a grotto, surrounded by sheer rocks, broken cliffs, and a myriad of ledges and sheer edges and fissures. The sound of falling water echoes throughout this grotto, and a fine chill mist fills the air with sparkling droplets. Most of the grotto's walls are made in the shade, though bright sunlight shines down from somewhere directly above, refracting through the mist, creating a series of rainbows and jeweled, glowing areas of like very radiant colors. The shadow of a huge gnarled tree is barely visible through the fog, towards the sound of what you can hear to be a waterfall. It is at this point you realize that you are in the middle of a giant cauldron made of stone and natural earth. This is the grandmother's cauldron. Each time you approach what looks to be the edges of the small grotto that you're in, there is an impossible depth that the water falls to the darkness below. You're not entirely sure how it came to be. But it is, nonetheless, as you see.
All right, guys.
Is there a stone? Is there a stone coffin anywhere? Is there a stone coffin by the edge of the waterfall?
No, but let me put you on the map.
Aw.
So there you go. All right.
Ominous.
As we reach this area, What does the Baba Yaga do?
Mm.
I think I'll have to read up on that, because I don't know what she actually does to break herself out.
She stabs Makar in the back.
I make
I mean,
Private
what
Ivy
else
kiss
is
the
new?
Matryoshka doll.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
Kiss the Baba Yaga.
Nope, I know what to do. Okay. You, again, this tree is probably very noticeable, and you should go there.
Okay.
I go towards the tree because
All
it's
right.
very noticeable.
As you go towards the
That
tree,
is very noticeable.
a wooden woman approaches you and begins talking to you in Russian.
What does she say?
Cool, because
Do you speak Russian?
Yes.
I speak Russian. I don't know if I understand it because the demon tongue loose makes me speak it.
Yeah, no, the demon only speaks it.
Henry
Yeah.
knows
Okay.
Russian and French.
Okay. It says, travelers, you have come far. Wander but the treads of fate, and they have now led you here to the grandmother's cauldron. This is the base, the root of the power that resides within the dancing hut belonging to the Baba Yaga. Made by her in her youth, it is here her future shall be decided. You should know that I am Vigliv, ally and mentor to the Baba Yaga. For I am Norn, and the golden threads I hold in my hand are none other than her fate.
Did anyone get what she just said?
Actually, you all should be able to understand and speak it too because of the alien thing that gooped you all.
Oh yeah, the
Did
alien
you
goop.
goop Makar? I thought I just
You,
got
yeah,
the
I think
tongue.
Makar got the tongue, but everyone else got the goop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, from
Dang
the
it.
salesman guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I just say I can speak to her, but I can't understand her. So
Okay. So, with that, however, we will end today's session on an epilogue, actually, as we round out the end of this book and step into the final chapters of Reign of Winter. First of all, the broken condition. Either I have been broken, Henry's been broken. There's been a bunch of stuff. But lots of things have been broken today. Spirit, yeah, many things. The save the day is what we're going to be playing right now. So, we return to the prison camp. The soldiers begin to fire. There's no stopping it. How do we defeat this? All is lost. The creature, it is beset upon us. First the first thing, and then now this. They continue to fire as the giant starts to fade and disappear. It's working! Keep at it! They pull out grenades, they start launching them, they fire, but the blasts and the hits do not do anything to the giant Godzilla creature that is there. As it prepares to let loose one final blow, all of a sudden, from below the ground,
please no.
a trembling.
You suck.
He's about to have kaiju powers.
As the Godzilla is about to
Already
wipe
got
out
mythic powers.
as the Godzilla is about to wipe out the Russian army, thankfully a creature comes through to save the day. As the giant purple worm grabs it by the neck and wraps it up and begins to pull it down to the ground. Everyone sits there and goes, "Quick, fire!" And someone says, "No, don't fire! What do you mean, don't fire?" And you see that there's this one dude, this big Japanese dude, who turns and goes, "Let them fight." In the ensuing battle, there are no victors, just blood. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's session. we will get to see more of Cookie and the adventures of the rest of the party as we step into Book 5. What is the title of Book 5? I hear no one ask. The title is The Witch
Baba
Queen's
Yaganing.
Revenge. The Baba Yaganing. Yes, The Witch Queen's Revenge.
Wait, aren't we in book 5?
Sorry, Book 6.
6, yeah.
That's what I
was
meant.
I just had to look at your title thing quick, and I'm like, wait, it says book 5.
Yeah, no, we are in Book 6. The Witch Queen's Revenge. Look at that. Boom. Do, 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 do.
What's this bitch's name? Like
Whoa.
Sylvana? Elvana? something?
Elvana. Queen
Elvana.
Ilvana. But now, yeah, look, she's actually there, and freaking it's terrifying as well. You know what? Honestly, I would totally cast Tilda Swinton as her. Faux
That's
show.
the Baba Yaga? Oh, no, that's the Baba Yaga's daughter.
Her daughter.
Sorry.
Yeah, the one you're trying to defeat. The villain who you've never really met,
like,
to be
whoa.
fair. All right. Well, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you had a great time. I hope that you guys enjoyed your little interlude with Cookie. Like I said, you will have more adventures with the titular chef, the infernal chef. And again, massive thank you to Cookie Mon Steve for donating this colorful character to our cast, which, of course, like I said, now officially means that our heroes have a dedicated healer who's going to be able to help them out throughout the course of the game. So I'm very, very happy about that. Oh, no. Don't do that. There we go. Thank you. All right, so yes, I'm very happy that we now have a dedicated healer who will now join the group, and he will be down over here. There we go.
Yay.
That's where Cookie lives, so we don't forget him. So there we go. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you had a great time. As always, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week, having fun, chilling out, and playing games. When are we back next? We are back on Friday for none other than the incredible and wonderful game 7 Dooms of Sandpoint, which is bright and early in the morning. So come and join that group when we get there. And then, of course, we have our Sunday game. Now, we don't have a game on Sunday morning. Pray for Death is canceled this week because I have a power outage and I just won't have access to anything. But we will be back for Gatewalkers on Sunday, so be sure to tune in for that one. But yeah, that's it. That's what we've got. Guys, thank you so much for listening. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Be kind to each other because why the fuck not is free. And until we meet again, as always, game hard or die trying. New fundraiser, power generator for DAG. That would be amazing, I guess. I mean, the thing is, I have solar power, right? And it should be legal to have solar batteries attached to your house when you have solar power. But it's actually, you're not allowed to have them. Like, there's a certain capacity that they're just pointless, and that's when we're allowed, and it's just not cool. So, whatever. It's fine. But yeah. All right. Take it easy, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah! Love your faces. And until we meet again, from us to you, game hard or die trying.